Welcome to the flip through of my first completed bullet journal. This is my first bullet journal and I'm really excited and happy that I was able to complete a project like this. So the cover page we have here is Bullet the Budgie because it's a bullet journal. I wanted her to represent the start of this book. I love the floating shopping list SpongeBob reference. It's so easy to draw, yet just awesome thing to have in there. Nice one of Scary Fear there. Now this is one of my best drawings of all time. I have got to do this one over in digital art. So November's theme was going to be up, and this is the first month that I just didn't finish. And this happens with a lot of people's journals, I'm sure. Eventually, maybe one day I will go through and ink these, but Carl and Ellie represent Chris and I just so well. This scene especially. I used to work at a zoo and work with the birds. Worked at private aviaries and my own birds as well. Artwork I didn't quite finish. And then this one's just beautiful. I have no doubt that Chris and I will grow old and be like Carl and Ellie. Our life is already so much like them anyways. I have a whole other video and live journal post all about that. Now, you guys recognize this guy. I drew this for last Christmas, and he worked out perfectly for this year's Christmas card. It's a 2018 drawing, but he worked great for 2019. Okay, so here we are at the start of the 2019 journal. And this time the cover art is of Scary Fear coming out of a storm. I love my year at a glance. This is one of my best drawings. I love my Rip Talon up here in the upper left-hand corner. We've got Doc, who I still need to think of a name for, George Smith, and Scary Fear, which are my quartet from my fictional game Triangulum Resistance. Resolutions. I met about half of these. So the cover for January is George Smith. Here we got Sorath for the month. My dailies, which are chores that have to be done regardless. So they go in there. Oh, we got Bullet with her little crown. Sometimes I use stickers if I'm in a hurry, I don't have time to draw, or I'm just not in the mood to draw. Stickers that represent me. Can't go wrong with budgies. And the first week with George in hybrid stage. Now we've got Soul and Raw, who is Sorath's human form. There's Galamach, which is George's true form. He's a centipede plant monster. Solon and George, they are best friends. George on his motorcycle. And now we've got the cover of February, which was, the theme was Moby Dick. And we've got the month and a view over the Pequod's side. Nice harpoon, probably Ahab's. This is one of my best brain dumps. It's literally a brain dump. And then the first weekly, and this month started so badly for me with the death of Bullet the Budgie. That is the worst thing that happened in the year, and I still miss her so much, but I didn't let it ruin my February. It was still a very good month. Nice drawing of Captain Ahab. Love Ahab. The coin that Ahab nailed to the post. Giant squid, which has not been shown in any of the movies except one cartoon movie. And then the death of Ahab, based on the first Gregory Peck movie. Then March, I did a Listen to the Land theme, which were all my favorite plants and vegetables based on the song Listen to the Land. The month has gourds hanging from an arbor. Titan Arum for the brain dump. Pumpkins. These are one too many pumpkins. It's my favorite breed of pumpkin. Titan Arum leaf stage. Some pretty citrus and some melons to go with the lyrics of the song. I include the lyrics in throughout the whole, all the pages of the weeklies. Some ceropagias, which are really cute flowers. I grow these myself. And a bunch of nepenthes. And lastly, dragon fruits. I love dragon fruits. They're so cute. Okay, we've got April now. And for April, I got really behind. This is my chicken Henrietta I used to have. I didn't finish coloring her. And this monthly turned out really good. I used stickers to make the days, and it just looks really nice. The bird show, this is when I got Minion. So I drew Minion there on the 14th. That's him and Nautica's gotcha day. But it bugs me that I didn't draw my own art. But sometimes when you're just not in the mood, and I was too busy to even write in my journal this month, as you see everything blank, I just used a bunch of stickers. It looks nice, but I don't like how empty this is. Now these months I also didn't have time, so I just did the main highlights of what happened, and I enjoyed putting in photos. I printed these, cut them out, and glued them in, and it worked out really well. And the up mailbox, you guys might have seen the video I did for that, and I'm happy to think that I might have played a small part in them finally making a Uranus MOVA globe. I was one of the ones that kept writing them and telling them that it would be a major hit. It was the only planet that was missing and we needed it. We can't have missing planets. So here we have June, and funny story about this. This was when I did the Jurassic Park bathroom, but unfortunately later on we had an incident with a leak, and I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing. But while it lasted, it was nice. So that was the big achievement in June. Nautica and Minion, and me dressed up as Scary Fear. Then we had July, which was really nice. We went to Tarpon Springs, and we watched the fireworks there. We had a beautiful sunset. Had a nice birthday dinner at Alexander's, and it was just a very good month. It was a beautiful time. Budgies were great. Then August, a little bit remodeling inside the master bedroom. We got a new table for our entertainment sets. A funny picture of a budgie eating at my art table. August, I think, was when the lotuses really were in bloom, and Minion started talking. I got him a little microphone there. Then September, the big thing was we took our trip to Sanibel Island, and we really enjoyed that. You guys saw the video on that for September. And then we have October. I got back into making real bullet journal pages again, so we've got Scary Fear that I'm really proud of. And this month's turned out really nice. I always like to see fear from overhead like that. And I'm very happy with these colors. Brain dump, but I didn't fill out my monthlies. And this month I started experimenting with pre-made sticker grids. And I kind of like that. Usually the first week I'm still working on art and the week goes by so stuff doesn't get filled in. But here's Fear and his brother Death. And now stuff's getting filled in. I love this view of Scary Fear holding his spear. Busy week. Got Bullet the Budgie and Phage the Budgie. Then we've got Gord here, who's always trying to defeat fear. And Galamotch, who is George Smith's true form. Then I added a little tip in on the side because for Halloween I made the big drawing of Gord inside a gourd and I didn't have anywhere to write. So I made this little thing and it's pretty helpful. Came in quite handy. And then November got used a lot. And I love how this drawing turned out of fear. A little experimenting with watercolors and found out it does not work in this type of bullet journal. The paper's just not good enough for that. And then December, which I was just too busy to bullet journal, I drew and I inked. This is in winter gear, and she's going to have a snowball fight with Galamotch. Might not be a good idea. Well, who knows? And everything that was accomplished this month. A lot of stuff. And then we've got the year in review. And I'm going to go through this really quick. I might do another video going through a very large questionnaire that I've written up. Okay, so unfortunately the year started badly with Bullet dying from cancer in February. It really has been hard on me and I still miss her so much. And then I got into lotuses and cactus. It's a new thing. Lotuses throughout most of the year. Cactus is a recent thing that started pretty much this month in December. Made the up mailbox, the bullet hat, which I did make a video on. And I got the fear tail lights. All this custom art that is actual physical form makes me so happy instead of just having drawings on paper. Gone into shells as a new hobby. And I had a very good birthday. I got a lot of birthday gifts for Chris, so that was cool. We took our trip to Sanibel. Basically, I got a whole new office back in around June. And in the summer, basically, I painted my room and got all new furniture. Got a new desk and new computer and new shelves and a new gaming chair. It's all been awesome. Got the new Budgie Minion and Nautica, and it's so funny. I just totally hadn't expected Minion to turn out to be the awesome pet that he is, and he's just been a great little surprise. I successfully flowered 2 Amorphophallus peonifolius, which is incredible. I've had those plants for 6 years and they finally made a flower and I successfully pollinated and got seeds out of them. Got a bunch of new Bibles, gave them out to friends and family and kept some for myself that are really nice. Traveled, bought stuff for friends and family, have great pets, and I enjoyed finishing my first bullet journal. Hope to do more. That's right, so we're at the end of this now, and the last page is a pen test, and then just a blank page in the pocket to hold supplies in. So, my first completed bullet journal. And a great end to 2019.